Okay, I wanted to just make a quick video. This has nothing to do with my client dogs. This is my dogs. That's Zeke, Tater Tot, Sadie, and Riggs. Now I live out here. We have 13 acres. And what I tell a lot of clients is the one kind of dog I'll never get as a client are farm dogs. These dogs basically, they live outside all day long. They sleep inside. But during the day, they're out here just being dogs. They don't have anybody diagnosing every little movement they make. They don't have people out here messing them up. Farm dogs in general do not have neurotic, obsessive, compulsive issues, behavioral problems. These dogs are perfectly fine being by themselves. They don't need to be by me 24 hours a day when I don't want them to. Sometimes I don't want a dog next to me. If I'm doing something out here and I can tell them to go on, they'll walk off and go be a dog. For instance, if I want to get in my truck right now, and none of these dogs are wearing e-collars, mind you. Backup camera is nice so I can see if anybody's behind me. So she's out of the way.
Forget it. What's going on, and you know, if he shows up at the end for that reason, then it's just not going to play very well inside the locker room. And I can promise you, outside,
I can leave this house for hours, all day if I wanted to, and no dogs are gonna chase me down the driveway. They're perfectly content and comfortable being at home, doing their own thing, and I don't even worry about them. So I'll come down here a ways. I got a long driveway. I'll come down here. And go down the road a little bit so I'm completely off the property. So I can do this. It doesn't matter. My dogs are outside all day long. And what I'm getting at is, you know, everybody wants their dog to be perfect. Well, there's no such thing as a perfect dog. I don't care if they're the best trained dogs in the world. If they can't do something simple like this, to where I can just leave the house, leave them outside, not worry about them running off, not worrying about them going and screwing with the neighbors, or digging holes, or chewing things up. If they can't do something simple like this, then I just don't see how you can't really call it a great, perfect pet. My dogs can learn all kinds of tricks, but if I can't trust them to leave them alone, then that's a major problem to me. So we're coming back up on my house. I come up the driveway again. And I bet all four of these dogs are gonna greet me in the middle of the driveway. If they even know I'm coming home yet. They're usually used to me being gone a little longer. There's Tater Tot right in the road. She'll move. There's Zeke. There's Sadie standing in the road. Get out of the way. So everybody's still here. Nobody's causing problems. Good girl. So this is what I mean, people. I tell a lot of people this, that I don't have farm dogs as clients. I don't know where Riggs went. I don't have a lot of dogs. I don't, my own dogs, this is how they live every day. There's Riggs. They don't need me around them 24 hours a day. Matter of fact, most of the time they couldn't care less where I'm at. As long as I'm out here in the morning to feed them, and I'm out here in the evening with them to feed them, that's pretty much their concern in life. And are my dogs perfectly trained protection dogs or titled in obedience? No, they aren't. But this is what I want in a dog. I just don't want to have to worry. I just want them to be good dogs. And the more people screw them up, the dogs that have all these disorders, this anxiety and stuff, it's because of people. I guarantee you that puppy that has that anxiety issue, if it was raised outside, like a farm dog, I don't care, it might sleep outside. If it just lived outside, it is not going to have those issues. It's just the way it is. So there's so many dogs that are being put down, being put on drugs because of problems that are not, they're caused by people, is what I'm saying. 100% they're caused by people. It's just how it is. Everybody wants to stress out about their dog being perfect. I'm telling you, there is no such thing as a perfect dog. You got to kind of pick your battles. There's no such thing as a perfect person. So when you bring an animal into a human world, expecting that animal to be more perfect than a person is absurd. It's just not going to happen. But I don't know. I just wanted to make this video because it got me thinking. You know, I see so many dogs. I go to so many people's houses that have dogs, and you know, they can't leave the house. Their dogs, they're basically prisoners of their dog, or their dog is a prisoner of the house, one way or the other. So something to think about, and take it as you will, but I thought that needed to be said. All right, we'll see you later. Toodles.